Hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls. We are reaching that final stretch of the game where everything seems to be extremely tough, but we're just going to have to fiend on towards the end of the game. There's not much else we can do. What we're going to do is this. My plan for now is to tackle or try to tackle the Throne Watcher and the Throne Defender. And then after that we're gonna go try rush through the Souls of the Giant. I know there's a lot of stuff in those memories worth collecting, but I personally really don't have that much time for it. I personally don't think I need any of the stuff from those memories to finish this game. And I don't know, just not really in the mood to go through them. I guess we'll talk more about the memories as we try tackle them one by one, but let's try tackle this particular problem first. We are at the Throne of Want and we will have to be trying to defeat the Throne Watcher and the Throne Defender, two difficult bosses personally for me, and I don't know, we're just going to have to try something. Of course we're going to summon Ben out of Jugo and Vengel's head and try get Bernhardt to finish up his quest. The AI, these two's AI isn't so great, so expect me to die at least once. I know that for a fact, as I've already been here before and sadly I was not even recording, so okay. I was not looking. I'm going to need to back up so I know exactly when to heal. This is my chance. Let's try to do this. Screw this. While the two summons still have some life left, let's try to buff up the Chaos Blade. Okay, they're not drawing attention. Now they are. But sadly they're dying. We're going to need to bum rush the Throne Watcher. Bernard never made it. Goddamn Bernard. No! Yes! No! I was about to resurrect the Throne Defender, but we never managed to complete Bernard's quest, so that's so sad. This will be the final destination, the Throne of the Great Sovereign, and these golems will be our ticket to that final area. Oh well, we failed Bernard's quest, I believe. Unless I summoned him the right amount of times, I'm not too sure. Honestly don't care really, but we tried. Let's go to the Cardinal Tower. I'm feeling that when I do finish this particular playthrough, I will respect this character just a little bit. I feel that, I don't know, some of the stats are just not working real well. But let's run down here. Like I said about these memories, there is a lot to explore, but honestly speaking, we're going to have to rush through it because that's just how I want to do it and save on time and try to finish this particular playthrough in this particular episode. But I really liked the immersion that was within these memories the first time I played, because you're traveling back in time to experience this war between the Drang Lake Castle and Vendrick's men and the giants. The two dragons crossing the sea representing Vendrick and Aldia. It's quite amazing. You can see the insignia of the soldiers. Let's talk to Drumond. Funnily enough, we have his armor.
What are you doing here? You are not one of our soldiers, and I don't take you for a mercenary. Whoever you are, this is no battle to involve yourself in. Whether you are guided by bravery or brashness, this is no place for you. I am Drumond, and the Lord has placed this fort in my hands. Whoever you are, I forgive your trespass, but leave this place immediately. And even if you don't, by now, my men have not the will to resist. Soon, the giants will descend upon this fort. It is revenge for the kingdom's misguided barbarism. The venerable Lord built this kingdom to bring prosperity to his subjects. What has transformed him so, I cannot imagine. Long ago, the king crossed the seas, pillaged the land of giants, and brought back a prize. It was then that the golems materialized. The giants are no ordinary barbarians. A singular rage burns within their hearts. My father and his father both fought the giants on this very land. The giants have wills of steel. They cannot find it within themselves to forgive the misdeeds of our Lord. Did you see him? That towering monster among them. That is most certainly their king. He will be a thing to topple. Even if I should die trying. My blade may break, my arrows fall wide, but my will shall never be broken. Those who live by the sword will die by it. And I, Drumond, won't go down without drawing mine. Be gone with you. This fort, be gone, before the giants are entire.
And that's all Drumond has to say. He has quite a lot to say about what Vendrick has done. But first of all, let's try and make our way through this battlefield. I believe that if they removed the time limit within these areas, these places would be ripe for exploration, but the fact that there's a time limit kind of makes you rush through them, because no one really wants to redo the same memory over and over again to find everything inside of it. Except for me the first time I was doing it, of course. But it's said that when Vendrick entered the land of the giants, he went with Nashandra, and apparently he came back with a prize. And apparently after doing so, the golems materialized, and from what we understand is that the golems are Vendrick's attempt to understand the essence of the soul. And so that means whatever this prize that Nashandra made, that Nashandra and Vendrick found and brought back to Drang Lake, must have been something very valuable, because it must have helped Vendrick finally understand the true essence of the soul, and it must have helped him understand that whatever he had done was actually not all that good, because it drove him insane, it drove him hollow. And whatever he found must have been the answer that Aldia was finding, as his archmages and apostles who followed him finally found a way to take the power of the giants to make Aldia into a dragon.
Well, we meet again. What are you doing here? Who'd have thought we'd meet in a place like this? Fate just won't let us stay apart, will she? See, the old sword's caught your attention. Well, you've a good eye then. That has been in my family for generations. They say it is crafted with moonlight, and we all know what that means. And I wouldn't trade her for all the riches in the world. It's said that no man has ever teased out the sword's true power, but in the right hands. I see you've taken a liking to the sword, but this is one sword, pal, that I wouldn't be giving up. If you still insist on having it, then you will have to pry it from my cold hands. I've a great debt to you, and I'll never forget it. I, Ben Hart, swear by my honor to aid you in your darkest hour, so no problem, pal. I've a great debt to you. I, Ben.
And that's all he has to say for now. We'll have to enter this memory to meet him again. I don't know. I guess it's personal preference, but I didn't totally agree with this design philosophy that they had for this final section of the game, these memories. I personally didn't like the way it was structured. It makes you feel that the best parts of the game are long behind you, and now you're just fiending to end the game.
Oh, look at you, old friend. I see your travels way upon you yet. Just remember, I'm always ready to help. My homeland is in the Far East, a kingdom of honourable fighting men. And this sword yet awaits a true man to wield it. I know how swords think, you see. My homeland is in the Far, and this sword, I know.
That's him. I believe we can go down this way and to the right to quickly end this section. And here, Soul Vessel. Let's try not get smashed by the giant. Run past the soldiers, and oop, we should be done. And our final memory should be down deep in a place we've actually been to before, and it's the final section of the game. It's quite funny how there are certain parts of the game you see a place that you can't reach just yet, and that's exactly where the game actually ends. It's quite cool. Oh, I forgot to go kill these guys. There's some stuff down there, good shield that was part of the competition for shield creators. But I just never found the time to do so. So it seems. Can't believe this is it. Oh man, the game's been good. I've been playing it for a greater portion of the previous year and this year. Oh, 1 year straight actually playing this game since release, and It feels good to finally reach a significant end. Not that I hadn't finished the game, but this is the time where I finish the game with everyone else. And that's this item as well. We were up this way when we first started the game, looking at this particular portion, not knowing what it was for. Of course you'd need the Ash and Mist Heart, of which we didn't have that, but anyway. If ever you want to kill these giants though, feel free to carry some poison. It really does wonders against them. An armor worn by a once proud knight. Captain Drumond. And burn out of Jugo. Let's go. Sadly you can only summon one, which is kind of ass if you ask me, but not much else we can do. There are gonna be lots of boulders, lots of death. I might die a few times here because I've forgotten the pathing. No! Can see the boss. Good lord. Who needs burnout when you have a chaos blade? God damn it. No, that could have killed me. I need to bait a stomp attack. Oh my word, what? Okay, I guess I need burnout, but anyway. I thought I was in between his legs in a certain place whereby the slashing attack wouldn't hit, but I guess you just have to roll. That was my stupidity, but oh well. I guess you live and you learn. And I had to learn the hard way. Let's see. I hope I didn't forget anything. It would suck to go in and not be able to summon burnout. I hope this time he actually makes it to the monster. To the great giant king. Let's try to do this once more. Okay, bad start already. The head rolls. Need to get out the way. Block. God damn it, I never saw it. The toughest thing about this boss is that damn camera. And the fact that burnout doesn't freaking come to the... I need to learn how to dodge that attack though. There we go. Giant's King kinship and the soul. Now we have everything that Nashandra needs from us. She has the power that she wanted Vendrick to obtain. I guess this is one of the reasons as to why Vendrick could not stay with Nashandra anymore. Because Nashandra had used him all this time to make him get the giant's kinship amongst other things, and to lock away the Malfinito, I believe. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember if you have to go back to the memory to talk to Bernard again. We can try and then go to Nashandra. If it's not the case, then I'll obviously just cut out the portion of me running. And I guess see you guys there.
My homeland is in this, I know.
And that's the end of Bernard's quest. He gives you his entire set, shield and sword that he claims was part of his family for such a long time, even though... Ooh! No! Even though we all know it's a false sword that he has been using to manipulate people into thinking that he has a prized heirloom in his family. But hey, you can't blame a man for trying to make some money. One last thing. This is in the Iron Keep. Going to need to talk to a certain young man about a certain young dragon's egg that we found. So many summon signs for combat. Shocking how that guy never found me.
What is that? A petrified egg? From the shrine? Fantastic. Might you give it to me? I'm fascinated by it. I'm begging you. Very kind of you. This thing is amazing. Could it be a dragon egg? I feel invigorated just by holding it. What, you again?
And that's pretty much it, just to join the Covenant. Checking if I'll need anything from this young man. Don't believe so.
I'm mainly a tread. I don't care. Blind you. I suppose I'm not. Very well. No pressure.
Let's use this H feather. I guess now is Nashandra. I don't know how well the fight will go, but can give it a try. Okay. Let's equip the ring once again. If we die, we're going to have to go back to Majula to not reinforce, but you know what I mean. Repair our rings. Chloranthy. Trying to think what ring would be worth it here. And to be honest with you, I don't think there is any particular ring. Probably a curse bite ring would have been good, but me not preparing, as always, means no curse bite ring. And I believe Dark won't do that much damage to us, so I'll have to buff my weapon with magic instead. I'm not too sure. But I won't be able to buff the Chaos Blade with magic though, so what we'll do is I'll buff the Chaos Blade with Dark. We'll see how the damage output is like if it's weak. And then we'll switch. Or I could switch to my Uchi Katana right now. And hold the Chaos Blade and the Uchi Katana. That's another choice. But knowing Nashandra, she's gonna kick my ass. As always. Oh. We could summon a player phantom to help us, but before we do that, let's just equip our stuff. I don't know how well this will go. But let's see.
Grave undead, you have proven yourself to me. Now, be one with the dark.
Born from the dark, and to the dark she wants to take us. Yep, damage is weak. Oh, no, that was even the wrong blade I'd buffed, sadly. God damn it. Oh, we dodged that Wrath of God so... Oh, shred! Ah! Oh my word. No! Yes! Thank you! Soul of Nashandra in our grasp. Thanks so much, Pinky Gum. Thanks for the aid. Before we end the game, let's just read something. Nashandra was born of the dark with an insatiable lust for strength. Use the special soul of this prisoner of desire to acquire numerous souls. Sadly, unlike Dark Souls 1, there is no alternate ending. There's only one true ending. I believe we went to go get the Giant's Kinmanship because that's potentially the gift that Fenric had that he did not want to give to Nashandra to access the Sovereign's throne. And since we have the Giant's Kinsmanship, Nashandra wanted us He wanted to kill us, I guess, so that she may obtain it and use the throne for her desires. But anyway, this is Dark Souls 2.
You who link the fire. You who bear the curse. Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again. It is your choice to embrace or renounce this. Great Sovereign, take your throne. What lies ahead, only you can see.
And that's it, Dark Souls 2. Before I head off, I would like to just point out a few things. She called us the Great Sovereign, and she says that what comes next only we may see. She says that when you link the fire, all this will play out again. This entire history of mankind, from Dark Souls 1 till now, will play out again. Then it may make you wonder though, if that's so, was the first flame truly the first flame? It could have been a new beginning to an age that had ended before Gwyn and the other lords found the souls in the darkness. Maybe there was another great sovereign before Lord Gwyn who in his time had a plight that he fought for and finally sat on the sovereign's throne. And then after his time, it all became anew. Dragons existed once again, and the pygmies and the oppressed finally found this light that had been held by a previous sovereign leader, and then the new age of fire began. So I guess Gwyn started one age and we ended one, but whether this may be the last one is still yet unknown. But since these credits are unskippable, I'll check you guys out sometime in the future. I don't know. It's time to rest and do a few other things. Maybe I'll play the last portion of the DLC. It makes perfect sense to me to round off Dark Souls 2 by doing almost everything, and I still have one DLC to go. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys whenever the light is linked once again.